What's up guys, this is Quante and welcome back to more Let's Play Michael Bolton's Quest. In the last episode we failed quite a bit, and in this episode we're going to Stronghold Showdown. And I really like the music that plays in this level, it's just the best. But in the remake on the Game Boy Advance, this actually doesn't happen at all. There's actually a boss fight here, because K. Rool's Keep doesn't actually have a boss fight. Except in the GBA version, you fight this giant crocodile called Kerosene, and he spits fire at you, and he's just incredibly huge. And I really didn't like that boss in that game because it's really hard to fight. I don't know, I just found it to be one of the harder bosses in the game. And I didn't actually grow up with this version of the game. I grew up with the GBA version, just like a lot of games. Like, cause I'm relatively young. I'm only like 16, so I didn't really get to play a lot of these games upon their release. I had to get like the GBA remakes, but whatever. But the only thing bad about getting the GBA remakes of Donkey Kong games is because sometimes they're different, and then Kerosene was in the game, and then I had a really hard time trying to fight him off. I think I could actually show that off in the bonus video, because that boss fight is actually really tough. But, this level, Screech's Sprint, is actually really hard. It's like, this isn't even the hard part, this is. Okay, so you play as Squawks through the majority of this level, and you have to reach good old Screech here. And you have to beat him in the race or else you lose the entire level. So I'm gonna try and do my best to actually play the level correctly. Oh god. See, this is nerve-wracking. I should have practiced this, but I really don't like practicing games for some reason. Oh no. See, he can run through zingers. That's not fair at all. Well, this is gonna take me quite a bit, like, of tries to do. I didn't practice this at all. Oh well. I guess if I end up cutting, I'm just gonna instantly cut to my successful attempt. Or I could do like a death montage, that'd be good too. But I really like the music that plays when you're racing him. I think the music is different in the GBA version when you're racing him. I think in the GBA version, the music that plays is the same music that plays when you have to run away from the Queen Bee back in the Hornet, or Crazy Kremlin, whatever it's called. And oh god, he's catching up with me. I gotta find the right way to go. Oh no, I thought that would take me further. I'm gonna be sorry if there's like a lack of comment. No! I should have followed the bananas. No! Oh, I thought I was going the right way. I should have followed the bananas. I feel so stupid. Okay, so we're up to the... Oh god, he's coming fast. Oh no. Oh man, this is really nerve-wracking. He's going fast. He's not playing around anymore. Oh my god, what? That distracted me. Oh no, this is gonna be really terrible. I lost the race. He won already. When he wins, it instantaneously kills you. So that's pretty swell. Yes! 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 It took 3 tries. Or I think 4, but whatever. Oh my god. That isn't even the worst of it, because we have K. Rool dual left. What the heck are you doing beating on freaking Don? Oh my god! You dick! What are you doing? You're gonna pay for all that you just did. You know that, right? Oh my god. No, you don't do that to freaking Donkey Kong. So this is the final boss fight of the game. And it's a much harder boss fight than K. Rool was in the original Donkey Kong Country. Because that boss fight really wasn't that hard, and it didn't really take very long at all, actually. This boss fight, however, takes a long time to get used to. Like, you're gonna have to be doing a lot of dodging. You're gonna have just like a lot of skill to do this. Like the first try even. Hopefully I can do it on the first try. But, you know. So when you go through a certain phase, Donkey Kong will come down and actually supply you with a DK barrel. And it is pretty cool that, like, the DK barrel stays there, just in case you get hit by something like this. But once you, like, hit him, like I just did, the DK barrel disappears. So it doesn't, it's not that lenient of a boss fight. I mean, they give you extra tries, but it's not that lenient of a boss fight, and I like it about, I mean, that's what I like, you know? It's not too hard, not too shabby. Okay. So you die, mister. Well, basically that's how you hit him. You just throw the cannonballs back inside of his musket. That's what I want to call it. I don't really know what kind of gun that is. Who would use a gun with such a large barrel, but whatever. And, oh, this is just so many tight squeezes. I'm surprised I'm doing this well with Michael Bolton, actually, because I usually do a lot better with Dixie Kong. I'm actually doing quite well on the boss fight, if I say so myself. And I don't want to change. Oh god, no, 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 oh. Almost jinxed myself. Oh god, no, this is... No. I don't even know what to say. Not this, no, I don't like this. No, I'm frozen. Oh, yes. I don't really usually get out of that really fast, whatever. And now he turns invisible. I usually, to see where he is, I just look at where, like, the dust is dragging along on the ground. And that's the easiest way to see him. Ooh, this is no, this is the one that inverts the controls. I'm surprised I jumped over all of that. My god, this is the best run I've ever had of this boss fight in my entire life. And right when I say that, I get hit. But this really is. Oh my god. This is going... not swimmingly, but no. Wait, no, I think this is the one that inverts the controls. Yes. What are you gonna do now, Rool? No, this is the one where he teleports to you. Sometimes he'll teleport right on top of the mother... No! 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 I thought I could do it. No. Okay guys, we made it back to the part where he goes invisible on us. Hopefully we can actually make it through this phase in a good amount of time, or like without dying at least. That's a better word. Okay, there we go. Well, I took a hit hitting him, but whatever. Okay. I could have sworn that was the hit that killed him. Oh, it is the hit that killed him. Dude! Oh, I love that so much. I love it so much. He's dead. And then he gets eaten by sharks. That's what you get. I knew you could do it, Diddy, my boy. But how could you fail at having to learn, you know, from old Cranky here? You've rescued that lazy grandson of mine, but you dumped Rool in his own filthy swamp. Not bad for a novice. Of course, if I'd been playing, I would have made sure that Rool never tries a cheap trick like this again. A little bit of foreshadowing, again. I reckon I'd have all the Crim coins and completed, the so-called Lost World. Oh well, can't expect everything from your first game, can we? One more thing, how many of those special video game hero tokens did you find? A real player such as myself would have found plenty, I'm sure. Well, screw you too. Well, let's see how you did, eh? So this is... I'm actually glad I didn't get many DK coins, because you actually replace a character up there. So I'm glad you actually get to see Link, Mario, and Yoshi up there. And if you look close enough, you can actually see no hopers, and you can see like Sonic's shoes right by the trash can. And I think that's supposed to be Earthworm Jim's gun. But wasn't Earthworm Jim on the Super Nintendo? I think it was. So why is his gun there? It makes no sense. I don't really know. It must have been a Sega game first or something. I really don't know. But yeah, that's a little... These are cool Easter eggs right here. And we get the cast of characters just like we did in the last game. But the music here is absolutely amazing. Like, I wish I could just stay silent the entire time and just listen to this music. Because it's just such an amazing soundtrack, like the credits music. This is like my favorite soundtrack in the game. It starts off a little slow, but you know, it gets good. And I hate how that thing's called Spiny. It's just like the Mario enemy. Yeah. Oh, those things are called flitters. It's a really weird name. Zingers and flitters. I really hate those guys too. I'll despise Neckies for the rest of my life because of this game. And Zingers too. They just make a really bad combination. And you, Screech. Submerged sea dogs. Floatsam. Or Float Slam. Float. I wonder, like, was DK Isle, like, I mean not DK Isle, Crocodile Isle is the name of the place that we were in the entire game, but if it was right across from DK Island the entire time, why didn't they just, I don't know, take the bananas to DK Isle instead of, you know, trying to take over Donkey Kong Island and doing all that stuff? You know, they could have brought the Kongs to their own territory and then tried to kill them that way. But even that didn't work, because Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong still whip these guys as spittoonies. But yeah, this place must be a terrible place to live. It's just all swampy and whatnot. But I guess that's the perfect fit for crocodiles. You know, crocodiles live in swampy areas and whatnot. I like how virtually like every enemy is just like a crocodile that's been walking by. There's so many different ones. Except for this cloak. I have no idea what it is. It's just like eyes inside of a cloak or something. I don't really know. I don't know why they consider this a part of like the crocodile crew or whatever, because it's just a floating jacket with eyes. And I love how he has no animation. They could have at least made him look backwards. You know, that thing's called Cackle, because it laughs when it destroys your life. And good old Clubba here. He's not actually a bad guy. And Barnacle Bosses. Still want to know why he's called Crow. I don't know. Maybe they just didn't want to give him the same name they did the boss in the last game. That makes sense, I guess. King Zing there. How you doing? And Cat and K Rool. Why you went under a different alias, I don't know. I'm still assuming that's the same K Rool from the first game. But people do say that that's K Rool's brother, but yet what does he have against Donkey Kong if Donkey Kong never... I don't really know. Like, I really don't. Like, supposedly all three of the K Rools in the 3 Donkey Kong Country games for Super Nintendo are all different people, which makes no sense. I don't really know how that works, or why they have to be 3 different people. I'm guessing he just has multiple personalities, and he's just like, when the rosary is removed from his neck, he just gets into a different personality and becomes more and more aggressive every time. Swanky Kong. I never went to him. I think I went to him once. And Funky. I think I went to each Kong family member at least once. So, I can't really complain. And good old Cranky. Wait. Oh, I'm trying to remember if I actually went to Cranky Kong or not. And I love how they just put Donkey. Like, I couldn't imagine calling Donkey Kong anything but Donkey Kong or DK. But I'd never just call him Donkey. And then watch me watch, like, the LP I did of Donkey Kong Country, and then I was probably calling Donkey the entire time. So I'm probably just being very hypocritical right now or something. But ye scurvy crew, and then you get all the programmers and whatnot. And I've had to come up with commentary for that entire cast roll, and now I have to talk through this too. Oh! I don't really know what else to say. I mean, I I am doing the Lost World, so probably, like, in an extra video or just in the next episode, I guess, I will actually show off the glitch to get all the Crim coins, if it actually works on this ROM. And then I'll get all the Crim coins and then try to do some levels in the Lost World. One of which is going to be really terrible because it involves those barrels that you can't really control in the ROM. And you have to, you know, use the control pad to move those barrels around, and that's going to be a really terrible level to do. But I'll at least try to tough it out and do it so I can actually, you know, get the real ending and complete the Lost World. So, yep. And I don't actually know if I'm going to be doing DKC 3, just so you know. Like, I'm not sure. Because of, I guess I could call him a friend. A friend of mine is actually just doing DKC 3 because I told him that I wasn't probably going to be doing it. Because I didn't know or not. I didn't even think I was going to be doing this game, to be honest. But, yeah, I did it anyway. So I think if I do DKC 3, I might hold off on it and do it like some other time, and then do another side LP to go along with Mother 3, just because. Because I don't want, like, the people that actually watch the both of us to be watching 2 different DKC 3 LPs. Like, that would just be really terrible, because I know, like, 3 different people that are doing Paper Mario, and then to have all of us do DKC 3 would be really, really bad. So I might hold off on it until, you know, a later time. But that's pretty much it, I guess. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode of Let's Play Michael Bolton's Quest. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you later.